What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae, the first, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. We're here today with Season 4, Episode 7 of Demon Slayer today. A little bit extended.
Last episode, we finally made it to the Stone Hashira, my boy Himajima. We were here in the waterfall. We were trying to, we had to chant and pray and stay under the water for, 2 hours or something like that? 2 hours straight?
Something like that.
It was very taxing because the water was cold and it was heavy on their head, so it was kept getting KO'd and going down the river. But we made it through there, lifted up 3 logs, went through that, then we came to the boulder. Tanjiro had a lot of trouble with that. The boulder. He had a lot of trouble with that. Talked to Genya about it. Genya said, oh, I can move it, you know. Hey, I can do it. Tanjiro really reached deep into his soul to think about the pain that he went through with his family getting massacred. And Rengoku, in his words, set your heart ablaze. He used that as motivation, was able to push it. One Cho, which is 358 feet away. Oh, Muzan. He's getting ready, or he wants to see Master Ubuyashiki's face, because he's never seen him before. So he's like, hey, let me see you before you die, because you're sick as fuck right now.
One thing I really appreciate about last episode in particular is that this training regiment has unlocked a new branch in terms of the experience tree for Tanjiro and our cohorts in this Demon Slayer Corps. It's now that they're using the painful memories of what's happened to them in their lives for the lost ones they've loved ones they've lost. In comparison to total concentration breathing, it is very much about, getting a flat, non-moving, still water-esque type of concentration. And this is really just making your heart beat as fast as possible. And it is also starting to manifest in terms of the scar on Tanjiro's head. It's starting to grow a little bit darker color. So that can definitely be an indication of the levels that he is increasing just in these few short weeks of training with the Hashira.
So with that being said, you ready to hop into it?
Yes, I am. So without any further delay, guys, let's get into Season 4, Episode 7 of Demon Slayer right about now.
Jesus Christ.
Shuntaro!
Is that, yeah. Damn. Give my boy some Nikes or something. It's like back in the day when NBA players were wearing Converse. You gave Will Chamberlain some Nikes, he would have, boy. Damn.
Oh my god, Tanjiro.
For all the power scholars out there, that's a feat. What, did you know Tanjiro, he pushed a boulder 358 feet. That's actually in the series. He pushed a very
it's called one Cho.
I want some water. Really refreshing water. You hear that? That's real water that they dropped in the studio. That boy's supposed to be a power forward.
You want to talk about Wilt Chamberlain? It should be on the Lakers.
You me really unk for real, man. Because they always call people unk that's not actually that old. Oh, you're 25? Oh, yeah, you're unk. Well, Guillaume is like, he's 27. And just like how y'all call us unks. I guess he fits that too.
My heart. You bitch.
Wow. That is wild. Fucking wild.
Scum.
You bitch.
You bitch.
Wow. Wow.
Hell no.
That is the craziest. Bro made a deal with the demon. Say, hey. Wow.
Oh god, just the sound design in the background.
Oh nah. Oh god. Oh no. Don't do that. Don't do shit like that.
The stairs.
Wow. The fact that my boy is blind
食べてくれたのは一番年下のサヨだけだった。サヨだけが。
Concentration breathing so hard right
The
now.
scar.
Oh my
Damn.
lord.
Ooh. Raise his voice like he said he doesn't.
Yep.
My boy's a bear.
Oh my
My
god.
God. I really like the way that the voice actor is screaming, because his voice is actually really deep, but there is like more, since it was years ago,
There's
more,
a hint of like an animal.
yeah, exactly, it's more feral. Mm-hmm.
The phrase is "Beware the rage of a gentleman."
Yeah,
I love
really.
that phrase.
You never know, man. There's a reason why a lot of people are to themselves. There's always a reason. Just know that, guys. Whether it's a sick reason or a good reason, there's always a reason why someone's quiet.
She was just a child.
Yeah, damn.
And the demon's gone because it's daytime.
Yep.
の亡骸だけが残った。未来に不安があるのは誰しも同じ。君が道を間違えぬようこれからは。
This conversation.
See why he cries, man. Funny, because most people thought that was just kind of a comedic thing, mostly. Like, there's obviously there's a reason why, but like, yeah. But then it's like he kept doing it even when it wasn't comedic, and they're like, okay, well, so what's good with him, man? What's wrong? You see what's wrong?
Shut up.
Bruh.
Stop. This is the loudest bus.
Dude, for real.
Or the loudest lunch table.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Yep.
そうか。よかったな。頑張れよ。俺はやるべきこと、やらなくちゃいけないことがはっきりしただけだ。何かあったのか。
Whenever somebody ends a sentence with "that's all," something serious going down.
And for like such an upbeat character like him to be so monotone,
Yep.
so serious, you just know something's the matter.
ありがとう。だけど、これは絶対に俺がやらなきゃダメなんだ。
Ay ay!
Ooh. Swear, Hashira is one of the coolest group in anime, man. Like, literally, each one of them are cool as hell.
Yeah, it's not little blurs of light anymore.
Hey. What's your favorite style, breathing style to look at?
Visually speaking,
I think water's still my thing, man. I still really love the water.
Great. I don't know. Butterfly breathing is just
angelic
to look
That
at.
purple is nice.
Now we settled this with
Look
our
at the
fist.
shading.
Shotomate!
ズがおはぎが好きなのか。
美味しいですよね、おはぎ。
と仲良くなれると思う。
俺もそうします。
やめとけ。
Baka!
Baka. These damn crows, man.
クソが一体何なんだあいつ。調子の狂ったガキだぜ、本当に。
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, finally. It's been fucking surveillance when they ask.
Well, you know what it is now.
Ooh. Cameraman.
Dude!
Bruh.
He's got this aura walk. Da, da, da.
Ooh. Bruh.
Jacket flying in the background.
Oh boy.
Wow.
The
Just
sound
the
design
creaking.
creepy. Bruh. What a transition too, because that's basically what the ED is. Him walking.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh,
It's a continuation of the song? Hell yes!
It literally was the ED. This reminds me of a JoJo's opening, man. Yeah, opening. Yeah. Same. I think y'all know which one I'm talking about. You know. Oh my
I got
god.
goosebumps!
Bruh.
Just like the ending.
Ooh. Bruh. What's up with all this aura?
And he knows.
Ooh. Oh boy. And it's still going.
Focus in and out.
Demon Slayer did it again. People be getting mad at the animation be
and
so
it's just
good.
like the ED where they have the two different sides.
Now they're mad that the main antagonist had one of the best pull-ups in that. This is honestly, this might be one of the best pull-ups in anime history.
Ones.
The boy theme is the ED. When was the last time you ever seen a character's theme aside from like a protagonist and
Or a
stuff like
villain.
that? Yeah, that never happens. My boy is
Hands in
a
the pocket,
WWE wrestler.
Does not care.
Oh my, and it's still going. He's here.
Oh,
Bruh.
his wife is a ride or die. I will give her that.
How many minutes has this been from him just walking? It's been like 6, 7. What? It was a good episode.
This is like the end of the season.
Yeah, it do, right? Oh man. The dialogue is about to start dialoguing.
Gonna call him by the family name? Yes!
Ain't that? Look at that aura. Wow. But who's really the hideous one? Inside, you're hideous. Inside, he's beautiful. Stop playing with the boy. I don't even want to see no Taisho secret. Shut up! Stop it! What we got? What we got?
That's a good title.
Yes.
I feel like we might get some anime original stuff.
Yes. Oh man, the end of this arc, guys, is probably one of my favorite ends to any arc when I think about it. Like because it's setting up. Obviously, it's a setup for the final arc, but also what's going down, the intensity. Basically, what we saw for Muzan's walk there is kind of how the same aura is going to be for that episode.
Yep.
Damn. Wow. I might have to title it. I might have to title this episode something like Muzan, or like I know we had Guillaume stuff and Zenitsu stuff, but like
Muzan's aura walk.
Gotta be. I mean, I know that's gonna get views. Aura, is that what you kids say nowadays? I use aura as well. I say that too, but it's just.
I'm too old.
All right, Guillaume, but but
Namu Amida Butsu.
Just like how he was talking to Tanjiro, like look at this child. So you're like Guillaume, I'm like Tanjiro,
That's what a child would say.
Child would say. Oh, not that much older than you guys, though. But that was man. Yeah.
So many emotions in that one.
Yeah. Man, I just hope things go well in the production. I mean, obviously the production's gonna be beautiful. We all know that, right? Whether it's a season, movie, I just don't want the hype. The hype won't die because it's Demon Slayer, but it's just the fact you're doing a 3-movie trilogy, allegedly. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but it's kind of looking that way right now. But
here's a question. Do you think that they should adapt the movies into an episode-by-episode format like they did with Mugen Train? Or do you feel like they should just leave it as a standalone film for each iteration?
I think they might as well do it, because then people kind of feel like, okay, well, you're just doing it in the anime format too, when like episodic type format, when you could have just did it like that fully. Because I wasn't really a big fan of that either. Like Ice always kind of skip over that when they would do that, but I understand they want to make
extra content for the episodes. If I'm I remember correctly.
Yeah, they do. For like the first episodes of each season, I think they kind of
Okay.
started doing that.
No, I mean for the Mugen Train episode specifically.
Yeah, they did. I remember it was one new type thing that they added, but then they pretty much did the same Mugen Train. I didn't watch it, but I seen some clips. It was pretty much the same stuff. But what an episode, and what a fucking ending. That was great. That was really good. I like that. So I'll briefly, since it's already a long video, I'll just briefly say the Guillaume stuff, wild. Completely understand where he's coming from. It's in his like perspective on life and, you know, the youth and whatnot. And then Zenitsu, first time we ever seen him genuinely without the sleeping gag or anything like that, being serious. Yeah, that was, talk about chills in this episode. This whole episode had a lot of chills in it.
Yep.
But yeah, what were some things, takeaways from the episode from you?
For me, it was his perspective about how children view the world. And I feel like that can almost be implicated in how a lot of shonen mangaka write their series. Because a lot of them, especially for the longer running series that are above, I would say maybe like 8 to 10 years, you are not the same person as when you started writing that series. So how do you reconnect to that same demographic? Or do you write it with the idea that your demographic is going to grow with you? So one thing I really like about Demon Slayer is that it shows kind of the naivete of youth, and many examples, but most recently with this episode of Himajima, it shows that children are not inherently evil. It's more so of like a biological response to fear.
Yep.
And what do you do in the face of fear? Some of them, they turn their comrades in. Some of them, they run away. Some of them, they freeze. It's just like, there's no real good answer of what to do in the face of that. And it's really about trusting those older than you and stronger than you to get the job done. Because if you were just physically overpowered by a demon, there's literally nothing you can do. And before I let you jump in here, it kind of reminds me of the situation with The Promised Neverland. And I'll kind of go into it a little bit more since season 2 was kind of botched. But the demons are so much stronger than the human children that they have to use their wits to survive. They cannot rely on raw strength. They need to rely on skills, and they need to rely on intellect. And if it weren't for those two things, everyone in The Promised Neverland would have died. And unfortunately, the kids in this situation, they didn't know to trust the adult that had their best interests at heart. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah, and to add on to what you said about that, like, you don't know how, like, when it comes to the youth, you don't know how they will respond to stuff, and you see, and you even said, like, by the age, like, the older you are, you kind of have to have that responsibility and accountability for people younger. As you can see, the one who betrayed them, he looked like he was older, like one of the older ones within the group.
Yeah.
And he did that. That's why it was like, we're calling him names, calling him a bitch and all this, because it's like,
He should know better.
There's a literal 4-year-old with you that you just had. It was a cool moment that you just had with her giving Guillaume the fish and whatnot. It's like, just the thought of that, it's like wild. And just think about all the other times in the series where we've seen people's families getting massacred or murdered or whatever, and the younger siblings, like Tanjiro, for example. You know how he feels. His whole family got massacred. If he was there, he would have died too. But it's like, still, he would have done,
covered one of her younger siblings, and you sold out one of your younger siblings.
So it's one of those things where, and then for Tanjiro to even hear that story from Guillaume, I'm sure if he was ever faced with that person that did that, he would have headbutt him. He would have did that Tanjiro a headbutt, because, like, come on, like, that's wild. But it's one of those things where it's like, it's a moral thing at the end of the day. It's like, it's obviously not the right thing to do. And he is a younger, guy too. He look like he's a teenager, but at the same time, it's just like, in this world, you can't do that, man. If anything, you're one of the older people. A lot of these people don't live that long. I mean, obviously we've seen older people in different districts and whatnot, but like, when it comes to like the outskirts, a lot of you guys don't live that long. So it's one of those situations. But once again, a really dope episode. I'm ready for the last one, and we'll see what announcement or other updates we'll have for whether it's going to be a movie or episodic with, say, I don't know, 20 episodes or so or something like that near there. But that's pretty much all I got for this video, though.
I don't think I'm ready for next episode because we both know what's coming in terms of the cliffhanger for this season. So, and it's going to be like an hour long, 45 minutes. So we will be here. We hope you guys join us as well.
Yes, sir. So you guys know the drill, man. Pull up every week. One more Demon Slayer episode. We'll still be continuing My Hero, and we're gonna add a lot more content onto the channel that we haven't released yet in the backlog, and then new series too that we'll jump into, which I'll just mention. You know, if you made it this far, I'll just let you guys know. Haikyuu is coming up. That's gonna be a series that we'll be reacting to all the way throughout. So if you're a Haikyuu fan, pull up. It's gonna be lit. But with that being said, I hope you guys all have a good one. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video, and peace.